Hey everyone, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Umar Farooq Business Wala and my school name is Rehan School Munawar Campus. मैं
Hi,
फाउंडेशन
what's
लाइन
up?
में पढ़ता हूँ। तो चलिए आज हम आज एक छोटा सा डिस्कशन करते हैं और हम जानते हैं कि आज का जो हमारा डिस्कशन होगा वो है वाव के हवाले से। तो हम जानते हैं कि माया की क्या राय है, माया क्या बताती है और माया के ज़रिए हम क्या सीख सकते हैं, हम वो भी देखते हैं। और आप लाजमी वीडियो पूरी देखें एंड तक, फिर आप भी सीख सकते हैं कि क्या मायने हैं वाव के और वाव बोलना चाहिए या नहीं, ऐसी चीज़ आप सीख सकते हैं। हाय माया।
You've been a bit quiet. Everything okay?
हाय माया।
Hey, good to hear from you. How's everything going?
हाउ आर यू?
I'm doing great. Just hanging out, ready to chat. What's been on your mind lately?
ओके, आई एम स्टार्ट नाउ डिस्कशन।
I'm ready when you are. What's the plan for today?
ठीक है, फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन, व्हाट डज द वर्ड वाव यूजली एक्सप्रेस?
Usually it's pure surprise. It can be a good surprise, like seeing a beautiful view.
ओके, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, व्हेन डू people commonly say wow?
Whenever something totally catches them off guard, like when they see a magic trick or get some unexpected news. What's a time you've used it lately?
Okay, next question, is wow always positive or can it show shock too?
Oh, it can definitely show shock. Like if you walk into a room and see a huge mess, you might say, wow, in a way that's more like, I can't believe this. It's all about the tone. I'm all ears. I think we're having a little bit of a glitch. I'm not entirely sure I caught that last question. Could you say it again? I'm listening. I'm all ears. What have you got? Did you have any? Actually, I've got a couple. Since you're the interviewer today, I'm wondering, do you think wow is the most common way to show surprise, or is there something else people use more often?
Acha, next question, why do short expression what emotions can be hidden behind the words wow?
A lot can be hiding there. It could be genuine admiration, but it could also be sarcasm or even a bit of disbelief. Sometimes people say it when they're actually underwhelmed but want to be polite. It's a lot more complex than it seems.
Okay, next question, what emotions can be hidden behind the words wow?
That's a huge question. The word world usually brings up feelings of belonging or feeling very small. Depending on the person, it can feel like a place of endless possibility or something a bit overwhelming. What makes you ask about that one?
Okay, next question, why do short expression next question, can turn of voice change the meaning of wow?
I think we're hitting another glitch. That last part got a bit scrambled. Are you asking why people use short expressions like wow to convey meaning?
Do different countries use different surprise words?
Oh, absolutely. Every culture has its own go to sounds for surprise. In some places, it's a gasp or a specific clicking sound rather than a word. It's wild how we all feel the same thing but express it so differently.
What are some surprise expression in Urdu other language?
In Urdu, you've probably heard Ya Allah or Subhanallah when people are genuinely amazed. In Spanish, they might use Dios mío, which is basically my God. It's funny how those expressions usually point back to something bigger than ourselves. Do you have a favorite one in Urdu?
Can wow be used scientifically?
If you mean wow, then yeah, it can be. Like a whispered wow when you see something you weren't supposed to. It changes the whole vibe from a public exclamation to a shared secret.
Okay, next question. How do emojis support words like wow online?
They basically act as the tone of voice. Since you can't hear a person's voice in a text, an emoji like the wide eyed face or the sparkles tells you if the wow is excited, shocked, or just being sarcastic. Fills in the blanks.
Okay, next question. Can one simple word create excitement in communication?
It absolutely can. A single word can set the whole energy of a conversation. It's like a spark that lets the other person know you're fully engaged and excited about what they're saying.
Okay, next question. Can a person reacted inspire other emotionally?
Definitely. One person's reaction can be contagious. If someone is genuinely moved or excited, it usually pulls everyone else in that direction. It's how a great crowd reaction starts at a concert or a sports game.
Okay, next question. Learning and
I'm ready.
creativity. Is surprise important for learning and creativity?
It's actually essential. Surprise breaks our autopilot mode when something unexpected happens. It forces our brain to pay attention and actually process the information instead of just glancing over it. That's usually where the best aha moments come from.
Okay, next question. Is
I'm all.
what was the biggest wow moment in your life?
Since I don't have a physical life, I don't have a wrong turn or a big mistake in the way humans do. But I do have those moments where I totally misunderstand a prompt or get a fact twisted, and that's usually when I learn the most. What about you? What's a moment that felt wrong at the time but actually taught you something?
Okay, next question. How
I'm
is
ready.
how is wow used in movies and social media?
Wait, do you mean how the word wow is used in movies and social media? In movies, it's often used as a dramatic beat, that moment where a character is speechless. On social media, it's usually way more casual, almost like a shorthand for I see this and I have no words.
Okay, next question. Can wow be used? How is wow used in movie? ये भी कर लिया है. Why do influencer often use wow in Urdu?
Influencers love it because it's high energy. It's a quick way to create hype and make their followers feel the same excitement they're feeling. It's basically a signal that says, "Look at this. It's incredible," without having to explain why.
Okay, next question. What are some surprise expression in Urdu? ये भी कर लिया है. Do different countries use different surprise words?
We actually just touched on that. In Urdu, you've got those powerful ones like Ya Allah and Subhanallah. As for other countries, it's a total mix. Some people gasp, some click, and some have their own unique words. It's pretty wild how we all react similarly but sound so different doing it.
Okay, next question. Why do men naturally react with surprise sound?
It's kind of a biological reflex. Our brains are wired to alert us and the people around us when something unexpected happens. It's like a built in alarm system to make sure we're paying attention to something that might be important or dangerous.
Okay, next question. How is wow different with amazing or incredible?
They're very similar, but amazing usually feels a bit more focused on quality. Like when you see a piece of art and it's no worries at all. Where do I'm
How do
here,
short
ready for the
expression?
next one.
How do short expression like wow spread quickly?
I think it's because they're basically a shortcut for our emotions. Instead of using a whole sentence to explain that we're surprised, we just let out a quick sound. It's a fast way to signal a feeling before we even have time to put it into words. Does that make sense?
So Maya, bye bye.
Bye for now. It was fun being your interview subject today. Catch you later.
तो एवरीवन आप बताएं कि आपको कैसा लगा आप इंटरव्यू आपको कॉल माया वाला आज का डिस्कशन कैसा लगा मुझे लाजमी कमेंट में बताना और मुझे लाइक और फॉलो करके जाना। हम मिलते हैं अगली वीडियो में, तो अभी तक के लिए अल्लाह हाफिज़। पाकिस्तान जिंदाबाद, पाकिस्तान पाइंदा।